Hi there, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Stacey Shields, and tonight I'm going to make something delicious for dinner. What we're going to make is a beef tenderloin filet stuffed with a cream cheese shallot mushroom filling, and then we're going to top it off with a port wine reduction. Okay, so yummy. I'm so excited to share this with you, basically because that means I get to eat it for dinner. Yay. So we're gonna get started. First of all, to make our port wine reduction, we wanna get that on the stove so it has to cook down a little bit. We're gonna have 3 cups of port wine, which I already have in my pot. We're gonna have 1/2 cup of onion, 1/2 cup of carrot, chopped up, and then 2 bay leaves. We're gonna go ahead, get that on the stove. It's gonna simmer down and reduce to about 1/2 cup, so it's gotta cook for a little bit. Get that going, and then we're going to start on our filling as well for the middle of that delicious steak. We have 1/2 stick of butter already heating up here, and all I'm going to add is either 2 medium-sized shallots or 1 large shallot. This is a shallot. This is a large one, so I just did 1. So we're going to go ahead and add that into our butter, and we're going to let that, I'm going to crank up that heat a little bit. There we go. We're going to let that get soft and yummy, and then we're going to add even more. Okay, so you can see our port wine is bubbling away there. It's evaporating and reducing. Now our pan, clearly our shallots are bubbling up in that butter. Looks delicious. We're going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of baby portobello mushrooms that I've chopped up. 3 cups. I made a mistake. 3 cups. Yummy. So what we're going to do is we're going to get those coated in butter. We're going to let those heat up, yummy and crisp, and then we'll add in our Philadelphia cream cheese, which is going to make that ooey gooey. It's going to be a great filling for our beef. Okay, so our mushrooms have cooked down a little bit. They're looking great in there with the butter and the shallots. All we're going to do then is add our delicious 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, and we're going to let that go and melt in. It's going to be so yummy. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. I'm also going to add in 1 teaspoon of Paula's House seasoning. It's just salt, pepper, and garlic powder. It makes everything delicious. So we'll add that in. We'll let everything melt down, and it'll be delicious. It smells so good in here. I'm so excited. First thing we're going to do, our port wine has reduced down. You can see how there's not much left. We're going to pour that into a strainer. I'm going to get all those vegetables out. Right? There we go. It's about good. So you can see how much that went from 3 cups down to probably about 1/2 cup. So that's great. Next, we have our cream cheese filling. You can see that it got all creamy and gooey. The easiest way to get this into our steaks is we're going to just put it in an easy little Ziploc baggie and pipe that in. Right? Oh, and it smells so delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so we've got that all in. Now we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna show you how to put it in the steaks. So, we have our fillets. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this, you're just gonna insert, be super careful. This is all about feeling kind of in the meat, just kind of a sense of like feel. It's a magic thing. Just gonna push it in. Okay, be really careful not to cut yourself, and kind of just go around. I can see I'm kind of pulling it up, put it back in, kind of push it down that way. So you're creating a pocket inside of the meat. Now I'm going to take my little finger, I'm going to stick it in there and create even more of a pocket inside. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that, my magic little hole right there. I'm going to, and these are scissors that I can easily just put in the dishwasher, so it's okay to touch them with the meat hands. It's alright. So I'm just going to take this and put it right into, you can see my hole there. Stick it right in. Let's see. Oh, it's going real gooey. Love it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap bacon around this. So that's going to seal it in. It's not going to ooze out when we're cooking it. I'm going to get all of these filled up, wrapped in bacon, and I'll come back and we'll sear them off. Okay, so we have our steaks stuffed with our filling and wrapped in bacon. So our filling is not going to ooze out. What I have in our pan is a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm also going to add a little bit of olive oil to it so that it can get to a high heat without burning. Delicious. Now we're just going to pop those in the pan. So excited. excited. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so these are gonna cook about 4 minutes each side, because you want your filet to be medium rare. And that's the way they're the most delicious. So we will come back and these will be ready to go. So I just took the steaks off the heat. They're looking delicious. Still sizzling a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Ooh, put it on the plate. Yum. And now with steaks, you can tell if you touch it and it's a little bit, it's mushy, it's too rare. If you touch it and it springs back still, it's perfect medium rare. If you touch it and it's super firm, it's too late, throw it out. That's well done, and you know, who wants that? Some people maybe, but not me. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this rest for a few minutes before we cut into it. We wanna let those juices set in there. But what we're gonna do with it is we're just gonna pour this lovely reduction over the top a little bit, maybe around the plate, really just do it up. Beautiful, love it. Delicious. Thanks so much for letting me make this for you. I know you're gonna love it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.